Welcome everyone to the Coaching Corner. I am Jamila, aka the IEP Coach, and thank you all for tuning in. You know, it's Tuesdays, and I love our Tuesdays because we go live every Tuesday and we talk about all things special education. So you know the drill. You're coming in. Let us know where you're tuning in from, and definitely share out this live, share out the live, share out the live. And as I'm telling you to share the live out, I am sharing the live out as well. I know everyone, and I want to say welcome to September and welcome back to school. I know everyone is back at school now. We sent out our September newsletter already. If you want to join our newsletter, please just subscribe to our website. You can go straight to our website and you'll get a pop-up. You can just put your email in and you can subscribe to our website so that way you'll get our monthly newsletters, where this newsletter, we gave out some just tips for parents and for teachers. And we're going to be sending out another newsletter this week to let you guys know of some upcoming events that are occurring for the month of September. All right. So yes, share out the live, share out the live, share out the live. For those of you who are new to our page, the IEP Coach, we are an education consulting company, and we specialize in providing special education centered support for our teachers, our paraprofessionals, instructional assistants, as well as our parents. For our parents, we do more so parent workshops, educating them about the special education, IEP, and 504 plan processes. So that is just a little bit about what we do. And again, I am Jamila, aka the IEP Coach. So again, welcome back to school, and shout out to everyone going back. I pray that you enjoyed your summer break. I pray that you definitely took care of yourself. You had your self-care and you did what you needed to do. I hope that you have your room set up the way you want to, and you just hit the ground running. Now, I'm just going to come, I'm never too long on a live. I definitely wanted to just share a few things pertaining to SPED, especially if you are a special education teacher and you are a new special education teacher. So I had a reflection, and I basically was just reflecting on things I wish I knew when I started special education, my career in special education that I know now. I feel that had I known certain things, it probably would have just helped me manage them better when I was in the classroom. Okay, so I'm just going to go over just a few of them. And I know you may not even be a SPED teacher. You may be a gen ed teacher, or you may be a specialty teacher doing one of the arts, teacher arts or math. You may be able to relate. So something that I wish I knew then that I know now is how broken special education is. I wish I just knew more on how to maneuver that, because our special education system, it is broken. It is broken. It is outdated. It needs to be thrown in the trash and start all over from scratch, because we need true equity. And as I was going through my career as a SPED teacher, when I first started my career, this was very stressful. I'm just like, and when I say stressful, I identified how in certain cities, in certain parts of a state, kids can have everything that they need, and in other parts they can't. They don't. And parents have to fight. They got to fight the school district. They got to fight the networks. And I just thought that was ridiculous. I really thought that was ridiculous. So I wish I just was able to manage that a little better. And I would say my advice to new teachers, new special education teachers coming in, is to focus on what you can control as a SPED teacher. Focus on what you can control. Learn the law, learn the special education laws, learn the IDEA, learn about the Rehabilitation Act of 1974, learn about the which 504 plans fall under, learn the education laws, learn the special education laws, so you are clear on what it is, who it protects, who it supports. Do not just go by your network and what your network is saying and what your district is saying. Learn the law for yourself. Okay. And then another thing to do is to build your network of like-minded educators, connect with other educators who think like you. There are various Facebook groups out there. You can go on Eventbrite and find other groups to join, because you definitely cannot operate in this profession and in this world alone. You cannot. You cannot. You need community. You need a network. So definitely, connect with like-minded individuals. Okay. All right. The other thing that I wish I was more prepared for was the special education teachers versus gen ed teachers. That battle is real. That battle is real. And I heard people talk about it, but it's real. And it's hard to manage, because it definitely feels like you are fighting against your colleagues sometimes. And what I've learned is that a lot of general education teachers don't really understand and know the day-to-day of a special education teacher. A lot of times they think, oh, you're just coming in to sit by a student and support them and help them with something, and then you're going on. Oh, you don't work as hard as we do. You don't have to do as much as we do, because they don't see all that we do as special education teachers. And I want to say, once I had colleagues who became a SPED teacher, or happened to be in my space for, over an hour, they were like, oh my God, I didn't know you guys did that much. And it's really like, it's like shocking. Like, what do you mean? Like, do you think we just come to work and do nothing? Like, no, we work with our most vulnerable populations. How can we not work hard? We are we're teachers, and we are case managers. What do you mean we don't work, and we don't work hard? And I want to say back when I was in a classroom, that I handled that a little better, because I would say I was very spicy when it came to the SPED versus gen ed battle. I got spicy right back. But now looking back at it, it's a lack of understanding on their part, because they don't see everything that a special education teacher does. And also, your leadership needs to set the tone of the building for the staff. When you have true, strong leadership, that's not gonna fly at your school. Okay. So if you come into contact with that, I would say, keep lines of communication, promote open communication with your gen ed colleagues. Hey, let's eat lunch. Let's talk. So they can get to know, hey, what it is that you do as a SPED teacher. You know what I mean? Because that battle is real, and that can really weigh you down. And that can become a problem, because special education teachers, you work hard already. You work so hard. And then you have to deal with, oh my God, I feel like I'm fighting my colleagues. I feel like I'm fighting this. I feel like I'm fighting that. That can become very unbearable and make your job hard. Okay. All right. Next one. The third one is the daily battle for advocacy. I didn't realize how much I will be advocating for myself, for my students, for my parents, and for my team. I thought, yes, of course, I'm going to support this kid, and I'm going to make sure a parent understands this. And I didn't realize just the daily advocating I will be doing. And you may not realize it right now, but you're going to be constantly advocating for your students, for their parents, for yourself and your team. Because you will be faced with disrespect, and it will come from your colleagues. And you're going to have to advocate for yourself. You're going to have to advocate for your team. You're going to, you're going to have colleagues or providers who will immediately have preconceived notions about your students, and you're going to have to advocate for them. You're going to have to, some of your parents are going to be getting a runaround, and you're going to have to advocate for the parent so that way they can get what they need. And then you're going to have to advocate for yourself too, because you're not being heard, you're not being seen. And it's a constant, it's not a battle, but it's a constant job advocating. It's going to be a constant. So when it comes to the advocating, document everything. You always, when you go to meetings, when you're having conversations, have your notebook. You're writing notes because people like to get amnesia when some things happen and when things come to the light. It's like, oh, no, I didn't do that. I did. Oh, we didn't do that. We did that. No, 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 no. Flip right back to your notes. Make sure you date them. Any meeting you have or conversation you have, you write it down. You take notes. And then also like when you're advocating for yourself, your team, parents, or whatever, learn to take notes about whatever resource you need, whatever you're advocating for. Get the data on that resource and highlight how it will help you, how it will help your student, how it will help your parents, and then use that to help you advocate to your direct whoever your director is, if it's your principal, if it's the director of special education or whatever. Just get in the habit of doing that, because sometimes they need to know, well, why do you need this? Why does the parent need that? Always have your data to back up everything that you are requesting, that you're advocating for. Okay. And also remember to prioritize your self-care. You have to take care of yourself. And is it Kiki 1393? She says, I always write notes during IEP meetings or phone calls. Yes, I want to say that was taught to me when I first started my career. I remember an OG teacher always told me, she said, Jamila, always have a notebook. Get a new notebook every year. Have your notebook, take your notes. Never go to a meeting, a department meeting, anything, IEP meeting, never go without a tablet to write on or a notebook. Always have that, because again, listen, you have to protect yourself. Always cover yourself. So take your notes, and that way, hey, those are your receipts. If anything happened, anything was said at you, I say you said something. No, I didn't. You turn right back to your notes, and you can give a detailed reenactment of what happened or whatever was said at a meeting or anything like that. Yes, I totally agree with you. All right. So yes, definitely prioritize your self-care, because you have to take care of yourself. Please don't be like me, pushing yourself. I pushed myself to the point I landed myself in the ER. I was so stressed out. I landed myself in the ER, and what caused me to take myself to the ER was, when you're about to get a headache, that feeling you get, I had that feeling, but I had it for weeks and it would not go away. There were times I felt like my heart was skipping a beat. I took myself right to the ER because I was like, I don't know what the heck this is, but I have to make sure I'm taking care of myself, because trust and believe, something happened to you, you are replaceable. They will replace you quickly. They'll put that open, and now it may take them a while to find someone to take your role, but you, at the end of the day, you're replaceable and they will replace you. Okay. So those are just some things that I was reflecting on as a SPED teacher. And then also something else that I want SPED teachers to know about, and just teachers in general, do a Google search of your state's technical and training assistance network. So like, for example, I'm based in Pennsylvania. So I would do a search, Pennsylvania Technical and Training Assistance Network. And we call it PATAN for short. That network has so many resources to help you as a teacher when it comes to SPED. For parents, it's a great resource for you as well to help you navigate the SPED process, help you understand the IEP, help you understand transition, the process of setting your child up for success after they graduate. Is so many resources out there for your state's technical and training assistance network. So do a Google search, type in your state's technical and training assistance network. So if you're in Tennessee, you're going to do a Google search of Tennessee Technical and Training Assistance Network. I'm in Pennsylvania, so I would type in Pennsylvania Technical and Training Assistance Network. You're in Maryland, you type in Maryland Technical and Training Assistance Network. So check out your site, check out the site for your state, because there's so many resources pertaining to special education for you on that site. There are trainings that you can go to. If you're a teacher, if you're a parent, they offer so much support. But a lot of teachers, a lot of parents, they don't know about it. So make sure you research it, okay? Make sure you look it up. I'm going to drop a link here for some freebies because I have freebies for teachers. I have something here for you to help you with progress monitoring. I have a checklist to help you write when you're writing IEPs. I have now for teachers that are in Pennsylvania, I have a link to the Patan website, the Pennsylvania Technical and Training Assistance Network. I have links on there for parents, tips to prepare for IEP meeting, and I have their parent page linked there as well. So definitely make sure you take advantage of our freebies here. And also our Case Management 101 workshop is next Tuesday. So we won't go live next Tuesday because the workshop is next Tuesday. It is focusing on case management, the top 10 mistakes that case managers make. We're going to focus on those mistakes and how to not make those mistakes. What's the solution to those? So I'm going to go ahead and drop that link. The registration is free. So if you are a case manager and you work in special education, or you just need support with case management, like intro things, definitely share out this link. You definitely want to register for the Case Management 101 workshop. It is free $99. It is next Tuesday. We are so excited. We had such a great turnout in July. We're doing it again. The start of the new school year. So we're doing it again. So definitely share out the live. Okay. We can't wait. You guys know I love sharing out this information. I love supporting Sped teachers. I love supporting our parents. I love supporting the paraprofessionals and the instructional assistants that work with our students. And I just want everyone to just better understand what it is that they're doing and how they need to do it. Okay. If you are on Instagram, just click the link in the bio. You can register for the free workshop. And also if you need to, if you want to get the freebies, the link is right there. You can click the link in our bio and you can get the freebies as well. So before we head on out, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have questions? And it's okay if your question isn't about what I was speaking on, but it's Sped related. Feel free to type in your question and we will answer. I'm going to give you a minute because I know it takes a minute to type out your responses and everything. So I'm going to give you a minute to do that. But yes, I was just reflecting on all that. And we made a post about it as well. And I just want, Sped teachers to know, like, this work, it is so fulfilling when you are supporting individuals that have IEPs, they have special needs. I really can't describe the feeling it really gives me. Like it fills me up doing this work because I truly enjoy it. I truly, truly enjoy it. And yes, it is frustrating sometimes. Yes, it is very stressful sometimes, but I always focus on when you have that moment where the student gets it. Like, that is one of the best feelings in the world, when a parent is able to confidently advocate for themselves and their child. There's no other feeling like it, because you're teaching them how to fish. You're teaching them how to do things, to support themselves and their children. All right. So we have a question here. What support can you offer parents struggling in math? So what do you mean struggling in math? Like if a parent needs like support helping their child with homework? Is that your question? Reframing organic? If you're supporting your child, or if the parent has needs as well? Okay. So they said yes. So if you're trying to help your child with math and it's difficult for you, I would definitely say reach out to the school. and their teacher, because they can provide you with resources to help you help your child. They can give you resources that they're using in the classroom to help you. Also, you can now, if it's a situation where you as an adult, you just struggle with math and you don't know how to help your child, you can definitely touch base with the guidance counselors at the school, because they can tell you there may be programs in the district or programs in a network that can help you, and even programs in your community that are geared towards supporting adults with academics, whether it's reading and or math. Okay. So if it's that, you can definitely reach out to guidance counselors because they have access to a lot of resources. And if it's the other part where you're not sure how to help your child, you can definitely reach out to their school, reach out to the teachers, reach out to the math teacher, because they can tell you exactly, oh, here are some resources. Here's how I can help you. I feel apprehensive to talk with the teacher. Do you have any parent, any friends with the parents of other students in the classroom? Or do you want to talk to the principal? Or like I said, you can talk to the guidance counselor and they can offer you some resources as well. And even perhaps help you with speaking with the math teacher if you have some apprehensions speaking to that math teacher. Oh my goodness, definitely in this field, taking care of yourself, it's top priority. You are so right. Rebecca Lisa, I think I said _loves life. Yes, you definitely have to take care of yourself, because it is key. If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to break down. You will break down, and you don't want that to happen, because one, you need to show up as your best self so that way you can show up for yourself and your family. And then also you as teachers, we have to remember at the end of the day to end the end of the day. We're going to end. If we're ending at 4, we're going to end at 4. If you have to leave your bag down by the door when you come home, do that. Save the rest for tomorrow. And I think that's so hard for teachers. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's so hard as a teacher, because you're like, oh, I got to do this, or I didn't get to finish this. I'll just do when I get home. No, home is for you and your family, if you have a family at home. But it's for you. It took me some years to understand that and say, okay, listen, it didn't get done today. It's going to get done tomorrow, and really utilize my prep as much as I could, because I'm like, I'm not taking this home. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking this home. And it took me some years to be okay with that and accept that, because I'm like, I'm not taking this home. It's no way I'm working at work and I'm working at home. This is ridiculous. Do we have any other questions? I'm just checking. Yes, leave the school work at school. Yes, leave it at school. And I know that's hard for so many teachers, but you have to do it, and you have to prioritize yourself and your self-care, because I promise you, something happens to you, they will replace you. So focus on yourself and focus on your self-care. Okay, I don't think we have any more questions. Let me check IG. Nope, we don't have any more questions. So thank you all for tuning in. Remember, there will be no coaching corner next Tuesday, because we have our Case Management 101 workshop. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. The link, I just shared the links, are in the comments. And if you're on Instagram, click the link in the bio so that way you can register. The freebies are there. And remember, research your state's Technical and Training Assistance Network. So remember, whatever state you live in, type in that state first. So if I live in Pennsylvania, I'm going to type in Pennsylvania. And I'm going to also type in Technical and Training Assistance Network. They have so much special education information and support for teachers, parents, paraprofessionals, instructional assistants. They have so much. And it's just a lot of us don't know about it. A lot of us don't know our states have this. Okay. So do a Google search, look it up, and we will see you not on the 10th. We'll see you again. What is that? The 17th? I might be wrong. I might have my dates off. Oh, I'm right. The 17th. So we won't see you there will be no coaching call on the 10th. We will see you on September 17th. As always, be kind to yourself, give yourself grace. And remember, you are only able to do what you are capable of doing. Remember your capacity, and you all have a safe evening.